Hello, everyone, and today we are talking about Nicola Williams and why she would be a better choice of leader for the National Party. The National Party of New Zealand is a major political party in the country, and I believe that they should have a new leader to guide them into the future. Nicola Williams is a relatively new face in the National Party leadership. She has emerged as a strong contender, I think, if Christopher Luxon doesn't get Prime Minister this time. And this video will explore the reason why she seems to be the lead as the National Party. And I I only recently heard about it with one of my comments in my last video. So, number one, right? Political experience. Nicola Williams has been a member of the National Party since 2017 and has held various roles. She also has been a board member of several organizations and has worked in the private sector, giving her a well-rounded understanding of political and has economic landscape of the country. Strong number two, she has strong community skills. Nicola Willis is known for her ability to effectively communicate. Not like me, I've struggled sometimes to promote words. Complex ideas and policy proposals in clear and concise manner. This is an important quality for a party leader, and it allows them to connect and build support with the party. Number three, she aligns with party values. Nicola Williams has publicly said that she aligns with National Party values of individual freedom, personal responsibility, and a strong economy. She also has been an advocate for policies to support small businesses and families that align with party priorities. Number four, she has leadership skills. Nicola Willis has demonstrated her leadership skills by serving as National Party's spokesperson for various portfolios and leading policy development in areas such as housing and social development. Number five, she has a fresh perspective. Nicola Willis is a relatively new face in the National Party leadership, not associated with the previous administration. John Key. If you know, you know. Which she could provide a fresh perspective instead of this backstabbing at the Labour Party every time they going for an election, or every time they do something wrong. Because we all know that when the National Party got last time, they did a lot of things wrong, and then blame Labour for it because they had mucked it up in the first place, when really they had, even more years before. I don't like that. She has shown a commitment to policy. Number six, she's shown policy focus. She's shown a commitment to policy development and has been an advocate for policies that address issues such as housing, mental health, and education. She has also been involved in developing National Party's policy platform and strong understanding of key issues facing New Zealanders. She has connections with number six, connection with her younger voters. She's relatively young in perspective to Christopher Luxon, John Key, which are all over the 50s. And she's shown an ability to connect with younger party voters. She's younger, which means if she can turn the 18-year-olds and up, I reckon she could. She could convince them with her clear and concise arguments we've seen in previous what I said before, and it's as important as the National Party to appeal to cross section of the population, including the younger generations, because that's where you get your votes. Younger generations want to vote for the first time. When they get out, they vote for anyone that grabs them, and brings them in, and probably aligns with their family policies. Because let's say it, you vote for what your family does, really, because that's what you're being indoctrinated into. Let's say that. She's number eight. She involved with the community. She has a strong record of community involvement. Has worked with a variety of organizations and groups to address local issues. This demonstrates her commitment to serving the constituents and her ability to build relationships and her ability and collaborative work with others. The next one, ability to work across party lines. Nicola Willis has shown a willingness to work across party lines, has built strong relationships with different political parties. Then we're going on a bit more. Nicola Willis has background in economics, has worked in the private sector, which gives her a strong understanding of economic issues and the business environment. This is important for a political leader as they need to be able to understand and respond to the economic needs of the country. Next one, strategic vision. Nicola Willis has demonstrated her ability to develop and implement strategic plans and has clear vision for the future of the National Party in New Zealand. This is important for a political leader, as you know, so they can keep people on their side and need to provide direction and guidance to the party. Next one, ability to represent the party on the world stage. He has shown a strong ability to represent the National Party on the world stage and has built relationships with international organizations and leaders. This is important for a political leader as they need to be able to represent the interests of their country in the international arena. Wow, that is a mouthful. Next one, understanding the importance of diversity and inclusion. Nicola Willis has shown a commitment to diversity and inclusion and has been an advocate for the policy to address the need of marginalized groups, which is where you need to get your votes from. You have the central block, you have your block of voters that will vote for their parties, then you have people on the outsides that will vote for things that will benefit them the most. And in inclusion, and she's been an advocate for policy groups. It's important for policy leaders, they need to represent all the interests members of the community, regardless of race, gender, or other factors. Commitment to transparency and accountability. She has shown a commitment to the transparency and accountability in her political and personal life, which is important for political leaders need to be able to earn and maintain the trust. In conclusion, there are many reasons why Nicola Willis is such a better leader of the New Zealand National Party. She has political experience, strong communication skills, a commitment to policy development, and a record of community involvement. Furthermore, he has a background in economics, a clear vision for the future, and a commitment to diversity and inclusion. These factors, among others, make her well suited to lead the National Party to the future and represent the interests of New Zealanders on the national and international stage. So, ultimately, the decision on who the best leader is up to the individual voters and the party members to decide. But Nicola Willis is a strong candidate with a great deal to offer the National Party and the country. So, in my opinion, I think she's been Christopher Luxon. Thank you guys for watching Tokyo Maori. Previous video in my videos before, get my page and stuff. If you look over there, beside me over here, be a suggested one based on what you like, I guess. And if you want to subscribe there, or subscribe with the red button below. And thank you guys for watching the Tokyo Maori.